just got some huge Five Nights at Freddy's news. Starting with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie 2, the sequel, we've seen some brand new behind the scene development shots and got an official release date for the film that's been officially confirmed by Blumhouse themselves. And also we got some brand new game news when it comes to the Fanverse games and of course the Into the Pit games. Got some book and novel news. And of course, we cannot forget the merch with all the new Youtooz merch and other merch news. So without further ado, let's go and hop into today's Five Nights at Freddy's news video. Let's start off with, of course, the confirmation that the film's being released. Blumhouse posted, we're confirming for the first time that there will be a sequel to the Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, to Five Nights at Freddy's, they didn't say the. Coming fall 2025. This is, of course, insane. Like, it's coming. We're finally gonna actually get the FNAF movie. It's something we've all been waiting for so long. This is also I think a fan-made version I found on Twitter. I'm sorry, I don't have credit to whoever made this. I couldn't really find it. Everyone has been retweeting. But if you do have knowledge of who created this, please let me know so I can credit them below. But yes, we will be getting 5 more nights in fall 2025. But it doesn't just end now. I think we actually know the actual day this is gonna be releasing. And if you're wondering why this also been revealed, stuff like that, of course it was in CinemaCon. It's probably, it's a whole cinema place where they talk about new stuff. That's when they all talked about it. Even Jason Blum even posted it with my amazing dad and his great wife discussing FNAF 2 and other important topics. So it's really cool seeing them having a good time, just discussing topics about FNAF 2. If you want to go, you can look at the Blumhouse page on Twitter or Twitter/X to see everything. And one thing we do not even know right now is if, of course, Hollywood Handle even posted this. We don't know if FNAF 2 is going to be on Peacock and theaters or if it's going to be on only theaters. For me, only theaters. For me, I really do hope it's only in theaters because on Peacock, it definitely makes people just want to go on Peacock instead instead of getting that whole theater reaction and theater experience. So I do hope they're able to put it in theaters all around the world. But if they cannot, then that will be sad. But they'll probably mention this sooner or later. But yeah, I guess time will only be able to tell. But thanks to FNAF, of course, on Twitter/X, we have got some huge news about the actual potential date being October 16. Because Universal uploaded an event schedule about when the new film and stuff like that is. Of course, they have it a Blumhouse event untitled Blumhouse Event Film. And of course, it's a horror film because when is Blumhouse not making a horror film? Releasing October 16. And if you guys know, in fall, October is there. Meaning that this could actually be the release date for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It is confirmed to be fall 2025, but we haven't got a date yet. And since, of course, October is a good spooky month, it definitely lines up that the movie will be coming out October 16. Even though it might just be 11 days off of the original film, it is still really cool to see we actually possibly have a release date here. But now moving on to some behind-the-scenes looks, Blumhouse, of course, posted a photo in Jim Henson's Creature Shop as they work their magic yet again. We aren't sure what they're working on, but we know it will be great. And us as FNAF fans already know what they're working on, and people have been dissecting this image, looking at every tiny little bit of information, and I'll be doing that here, just for like a few seconds. As you guys can of course see, they're constructing Mangle, and they're doing little toy versions of it, so when they actually make the full costumes and suit, they know how it's actually going to work. They're like making little mini dioramas or replicas just so they can actually make the real suits. And of course, Mangle is going to be definitely an animatronic. No way Mangle's going to be a suit. If Foxy wasn't a suit and it was a full animatronic, Mangle isn't 100%, even 1,000% going to be a full animatronic. As you guys can see, the full image shows a lot to be there. There's a lot of different pieces that they're making and a lot of different little secrets in the background too. So let's just go ahead and actually hop into that. Thanks to FNAF News Wire, we're able to see little lines pointing to literally every little thing in this new photo. Like how down here, they're of course working on Toy Bonnie. You can tell by the ears, the foot, the back, the hand, and of course Bonnie's face just in the back. It's all of them working on Toy Bonnie. It's so funny how they kind of sneak that in there. And of course here they're working on Mangle because you can see the little tail. You can see Mangle's head there, even though it looks a little bit different. So everybody's thinking it's Funtime Foxy or Withered Foxy. I guess that would only take time to tell. You got Mangle's jaw, Mangle's hands. That's not Mangle's hand, it's Bonnie's hand. And of course them working on Mangle right here. They also have a little Saw Freddy torture in the back, some Endos, a tie-dye Freddy plush, a Springtrap shirt right here, and also in the back, one thing wasn't mentioned, that's of course Shadow Freddy's foot just chilling in the back. So of course you guys can see, this one photo has a lot of secrets here, and I cannot wait to see the FNAF movie too, and definitely stay tuned for more news because I'll be doing my best to keep you guys all up to date. But also speaking of FNAF 2, PopGoes was like, hey, we recognize that character, and upload a teaser for PopGoes Evergreen, just showing a regular angle. This image seems harmless enough, but you always know in darkness, secrets will lie. So when you brighten up the image and zoom in the back, thanks to image provided by Johnny Blocks on Twitter/X, all credit goes to him. When you brighten it up, you guys can see the new version of PopGoes' main goal, and it looks extremely scary. We did see a little bit before, like in the old teaser, but now you can actually see this one just hiding in the shadows. It is very interesting and very cool, and that's why I put on the thumbnail. Also, PopGoes uploaded like a few minutes ago, but now actually yesterday at the time of recording this, since I take too long to upload a video. If you ever wonder how our Toy Bonnie model would look in PopGoes Evergreen arcade room, here you go. He never visits the room in game. Obviously, he's been scrapped for almost 40 years. But yeah, he's just showing how Bonnie would look in the room. Pretty cool, right? And also get all this on PopGoes' Twitter/X page. Hey, this is the halfway mark where I ask you guys to please go and subscribe. It only takes a few seconds, but if you're already subscribed or just don't want to subscribe, liking the video, continue watching the rest of the video, just commenting any of those above would really help the channel out. And if you're enjoying the video, you can help share it so other Five Nights at Freddy's fans can see some of the new news. We're trying to hit 50,000 plus subscribers, just 50,000 subscribers before May 7th. Why? It's a special day, and sorry for taking more of your time. Enjoy the rest of the video. Now, some of the rest of the stuff would be, of course, thanks to Johnny Blocks on Twitter. He's like the #1 news guy for FNAF, so if you want to see the top news, go follow him on Twitter. Literally, he's gonna post it and he'll be the first to let you know about it. FNAF Into the Pit, this is also one of the new little posters released like months ago. It's like the new official one they made. It doesn't look all metal, it's all fluffy now. I was supposed to post this brand new like little short thing, says order now, and it just shows Oswald or whatever his name was. I sadly actually forgot it, talking to Jeff here. And of course it's in a whole restaurant, a diner. Everything looks a little bit old, and it's this whole little ad they kind of made. It says order now. It was just some advertising for Into the Pit since it's coming soon, and that's sadly all we got for that. But going on to books/novels, we've got the first few pages of the Fazbear's Frights novel 5 or volume 5. As you guys can see, some of the new artwork. You could pause to read. I'm not really going to do that. And that hand looks so much like Boxy Boo. It's killing me. You guys can see different pages. It doesn't have the page. It does have a page count about in the back. It starts off of course, page 5. Then it goes to 6, 7, and so on and so on. As you guys can see, it also goes to 8 and 9. You guys can see the amazing art here. It's pretty nice. I do like it. But moving on to the next book, we also had this reveal like at least a few weeks ago called The Week Before, a prequel FNAF book based off Phone Guy with like over 25 or so different endings. Yes, you heard me right. A book has multiple endings. This is a full-on FNAF game in a book, man. Why can't we get this in a game? And it's an interactive novel by Scott Cawthon. It's really cool. This is really interesting here. Now moving on to the merch side of things, we also see this new like chibi version of Pants, which is just, interesting. A new Monty Fizzy Faz drink that's a limited edition is Sour Lime Splash, and of course you can find this at Hot Topic or FRE. I went there yesterday, couldn't find it, but it's always worth a shot to try looking for these. Also thanks to the Fazbear Collects, the rest of the few images would be thanks to him. Also, full credit goes to official Mr. Sour Blue Freddy for finding this brand new Springtrap hat from BioWorld in Hot Topic. I also went to Hot Topic and didn't really find it. But yeah, Hot Topic's just releasing a whole bunch of random new FNAF merch here and there. So yeah. We also have this brand new wallet from BioWorld. Why did I say watch? But you know what time it is now, guys? It's Youtooz time. And I'm not even joking. Youtooz literally posted this on their Twitter. It's like Adventure Time, but with FNAF character. And of course, the security guard. This is amazing. I love Adventure Time and I love FNAF, so this is great. Right, first thing we got here now is the brand new Ruined Chica figure. It's finally available for pre-order. Well, it will be in a few days. And of course, it is amazing and definitely, in my opinion, the most detailed Youtooz figure we have ever received to date. Yes, the mimic is very good and detailed, but have you seen Ruined Chica? Ruined Chica has a whole stand and is full dedicated. If this thing was bigger, it would be like a full-on statue. We also got some brand new Ruined pins for the collector's edition. Over 5 pins collect. Well, exactly only 5. As you guys can see, the 5 pins are, of course, the Mix, Blocked, and Report. or Max's, whatever you pronounce his name. Eclipse here, which looks amazing. Help E looks amazing too. And of course, the Mimic, which is just amazing. I had to put on the thumbnail because this is golden. And of course, Cassie with the mask. And yes, here does have black hands. They did fix it. Looks like she's wearing gloves or something, but they did fix it here in the official release version. This is how the box looks up close, and it looks pretty lit. Of course, the figure and this will cost $30 each. But this is another look at the Ruined Chica figure. This is some of the concept art they released a while ago. Looks a little bit different from what we got now. Of course, you could tell by the endos. And this is how it looks a little bit from the back. So you guys can see she's kind of like kneeling down. Her endo has literally so much detail. It's to me so weird looking at this figure compared to all the other ones like Ruined Roxy and Ruined Monty, just because how much details in Chica now. You can literally see inside the endos and all the details in the arm. Yes, you see the front just looks amazing. The trash bag coming out, the slime, the detail. This is gonna be literally one of the best figures we have ever gotten. Chica fans are eating good, as the same way Chica's eating this trash. This is also the box. Also looks pretty lit. We also got the Torture Freddy model leaked a while ago by Youtooz, and it looks like from this leak here that it's gonna be part of Mike's figure. So it's like gonna be like a little mini movie scene, which is pretty cool. I like how they're making full-on scenes for the Youtooz, since the $30. It's pretty cool how we're getting lots of things for them. Of course, it's this Freddy torture scene from the movie. And for the last bit of news, we got this leaked a while ago, being of course Balloon Boy just smiling there from the FNAF movie, and it turns out it's becoming a plush, released at the same time as the Koryax Kenshin plush. And as you guys can see, it looks pretty cool. We got a very first official Balloon Boy plush, and yes, it might be based off the movie, but you can take this anyway, being a Balloon Boy plush or a movie Balloon Boy plush. Either way, you're getting yourself a Balloon Boy plush. And this is of course the back move, if you're wondering. But anyways, this is me it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys do think about today's Five Nights at Freddy's news video. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned to see half the reviews and some of the stuff, and to stay tuned for more Five Nights at Freddy's news, or any indie horror game news, since I really do love horror game. Anyways, see you guys all in the next video, and I'll see you all next time.